another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing, wait, hold on, is my camera tilted? Is that better? I'm not too sure. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing this huge package from Mecca Max, and I did win this one from a giveaway they did on Instagram, and I am so thoroughly happy. It came in like a day before my birthday, so it kind of felt like, you know, they were giving me a birthday gift, even though, sorry, you'll hear my dog on the side there. Even though it was kind of like a giveaway gift, but oh, sorry, I still felt like that they were gifting this to me personally. There are a few things here. You know what I am impressed with? These cookies. I believe Mecca Max was celebrating the 3-year anniversary of their brand. It came with a little card there. Thank you so much for celebrating our 3rd birthday with us, Mecca Max. And I have not actually tried a lot of things from the Mecca Max brand. I do really like the Mecca Cosmetica brand a lot, and I've used a few things from that. From the Mecca Max brand, I've heard a lot of good things, but this is the first official time where I'll be kind of exploring and using a lot from their brand as a whole. There are so many things here. I don't know if I can show you, but look at that. I don't know, I just feel so giddy right now, like a little kid, and I'm so happy. Anyway, so the first thing is this power tool. It's a brush refresh mist. I'm currently using the Prep and Prime by MAC, but that one's kind of only got like a quarter left. So this will definitely be replacing that, and I'll be using it to refresh my beauty sponge, my brushes. I am very much excited to use this. There's another one here, and it is the Life Proof Makeup Setting Spray. Let's see how this spray goes. Ooh! Oh my gosh, it has a really nice scent. Oh my gosh, the spray on this is really fine. This will be amazing during the summertime. I know what I'll be replacing my face mist with once that Prep and Prime runs out. Oh my gosh, I didn't read this one properly. So the brush refresh mist is a cleaner. It's a brush cleaner. Ooh, this will definitely come in handy, especially when you're using different colored eyeshadows and you just need to clean them off real quick. Until clean, no rinsing required. Amazing. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to check that one out. We've got 2 makeup sponges, which I will get use out of for sure. So we've got the Beauty Bullet Flawless Sapphire, and then the blendable Blender Sapphire. The Blender Sapphire has a bit more of a narrow shape. The Flawless Sapphire has the typical kind of teardrop shape, like that. The next one here that I see is a sponge and brush shampoo. I am so excited for this because I think I was using the Beauty Blender soap for a while, but I don't like the solid soap. I feel like it gets a little dirty, so I'm excited to be using something that's, you know, a bit more hygienic. So the next thing that I see here are ones that I've heard really good things about. It's the Liquid Lights liquid highlighters, and they have like a dropper. It looks like I've got their whole range right here. We've got Rose Quartz, which is clearly this rose gold color. We've got Gold, which is this gold champagne-y color. I feel like this will look really good during the summertime. Then we've got Quartz, which is this pale pinky color, very nice. Then we've got Opal. It's definitely a pearly white color, but has a pinky duochrome effect. Lucky last, Topaz. Topaz is definitely the darkest shade out of this highlighter range, and it has more of a coppery undertone, but it's still very light. So I hear that you can mix this in with your foundation like a smidgen, because it is really, I am so sorry. What is that? A truck is driving past. Excuse that. But I hear that you can mix this in with your foundation or primer. You probably need only the very slightest drop, like seriously, like maybe like a quarter of 1 drop, because this thing is intense. Definitely does remind me of the Cover FX drops that they had ages ago. I love liquid highlighters because they're just so natural on the skin. You can have like a natural no makeup day and pop on one of these babies and you'll glow like a goddess. We've got Banana Bake Skin Filter. This is basically one of those banana colored powders. I feel like the Banana Bake powders have sort of gone off trend a little bit, but I feel like this one will still work very well with my skin tone. Okay, so we've got a medium sunlit skin bronzer. I'm gonna have a look at this because I ain't no medium skin tone, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. Ooh, okay. I don't know. That looks a little dark, but we'll see, we'll see. I guess I would only be able to use that when I'm tan, which I barely get tan unless I go on some tropical holiday. You know what? I may end up using that. Who knows? The next one, I believe is from the same line, but it is the Chic Cheek in Glow Gold. It has pretty much the same packaging as the bronzer. Ooh, and it's this beautiful kind of corally orange color. Ooh, look at that. I might actually keep this one on my vanity because it feels like a really nice color for the springtime. We've got a lash curler. The next thing is another power tool. It's the brush cleansing pad. I'm currently using the Real Technique one and it's a bit more bulkier, but this might actually be pretty good because it has, you know, this shape where you can just stick it onto the wall and then just kind of swirl your brush on it under the tap. I feel like this will be very, very useful. I'm so glad, and it has these cute little heart shapes. The next two things I have here is the Skin Filter Blurring Primer and Bring On Bright Illuminating Primer. One of my favorite primers is from the Mecca Cosmetica line as well, and they have this illuminating primer that definitely reminded me of the Becca Backlit Primer, and so I'm hoping that this one's in that sort of similar vein. It's beautiful, and I love the packaging. There are two things that I have here from the Wink Ink line. We've got the Super Liquid Liner and we've got the Super Mascara. I've got way too many liners, so I might just give this one away. I have a feeling that this is like a felt tip liner. Oh, look at that. It's made in Korea. Wow, very nice. We've got the mascara here. Ooh, this one's fancy. Made in Italy. It's in this beautiful packaging. I haven't actually heard many things about the eyeliner and the mascara, but maybe I might use this for my lower lashes. Hopefully I don't get panda eyes from that, but whatever. Okay, so the next things I am so excited for, they are the, what is it? The Gloss Boss lip glosses, and seriously though, how much lip gloss can a girl have? Clearly more. It comes in a lot of the nudie colors. I definitely don't need all of these, so I will definitely be gifting some of these away to my girlfriends. This shade in Glitterbug, it definitely reminds me of the Fenty Gloss Bomb. It's kind of got this nudie color, but it also has kind of silver and champagne-y gold shimmers throughout it. It looks stunning. We've got one in It Girl, and it's a more paler dusty rose color. Very good. I don't know why they call this berry, but it looks pinky. We've got a clear one called Shine Time, which I'll probably keep. Can't go wrong with a clear gloss. There's Rude Nude, which looks so pale, but it could work. Red Hot, which is this hot red color. I am curious with these glosses. Maybe I should do like a lip swatch video of some of these, at least the ones that I want to keep. We've got All Nighter, another sort of pinky bubblegum pink color. We've got Cool It, which is this cool tone nude. We've got two more. One is called Loud and Proud, which is definitely a darker sort of berry color. And then we've got Baseline, which is another nude color. And so I'm actually very curious to see how opaque these glosses are, how hydrating they are. So I'll probably do a little lip swatch video of these, of course with the colors I decide to keep. The next one I have is it's the Brow Guru Control Gel. I've been wanting one of these, so So I'm gonna keep this one on my vanity. I have definitely looked for the clear eyebrow gels for a while now, but here it is. We've got one. The one for this looks extremely huge. I don't know about that. I don't know. This would work really well for people who have nice, luscious, bushy eyebrows, but my eyebrows are very like non-existent, and so the applicator is quite big. Hopefully it's not crusty, which is one thing that I'm a little bit concerned of with clear brow gels. I just want them to feel comfortable. I love lip liners. I pretty much wear lip liners like almost every day. I kind of blur out the line a little bit though, because for a while there I was really doing like bold, crisp lines, but these days I kind of like, oh my gosh, you can hear Sam like snore. I'm so sorry. Can you see him on the corner there? Oh my gosh, he's snoring. I'm so sorry. If you can hear that, please don't mind. It's my dog living his best life, his best dog life. So the next things that I have are these Mecca Max Pout Pencil Luxe lip liners, and I am so excited. So we've got 4 shades, and this one is in the shade Luxe, which is this sort of tomatoey red color. Then we've got the next shade in Plush, which is kind of a brown, would you say brownie nude? We've got one in the color Boss, which is pink, and then we've got 2 definitely nudes. One is in Fancy. It's kind of got a pink undertone, but it's definitely a dusty rose color. And then we've got one that is like a true nude, and it is in the shade Chic. And I feel like I will get the most use out of this shade. All right, so we've got good old chocolate as well. We've got like the biscuits here, which are so adorable, but we've got chocolate, like bars of chocolate. Actually, I feel like I've tried these before. Chow Cacao, and this is handmade in Byron Bay. We've got raspberry and milk flavored chocolate. We've got mint flavored chocolate, which I actually don't like mint and chocolate together. I know, I'll probably give it to someone that actually likes mint chocolate. We've got creamy milk, and then I think I've tried this one before, which is the peanut and milk chocolate. Kind of looks like this. It's just a bar of chocolate, but I will put that away before my dog sniffs it and thinks it's his food. The next thing I see is a Poppy Lizziman gift voucher, which I won't show you. The next thing I have is this Mecca Max Starlit Glow Pencil. It's basically, I have a feeling that this might be for the eyebrow, to shape the eyebrow. Is it a multi-purpose thing? It could be. It could be. The eyebrow highlight or the inner corner highlight. The next thing I have here is, my goodness, it's the Zoom Shadow Sticks. But seriously, is this all the colors from their range? Let's put them into kind of like the shade types. So we've got like the very pearly nudie colors. So let's just open this. Now that we're here, might as well open a macaroon. So it is a very pale kind of base shade. I could see myself using this as kind of like an eyeshadow primer. It's matte as well, so I feel like it would work well as an eye primer. The next one we have here is, what shade is this? White Gold. Almost the same as macaroon, but it definitely has a white gold champagne shimmer. They are so creamy. Rose Petal. It's almost similar to white gold, but it definitely has a pinkier undertone. The next one is in the shade Buff. Yep, this is definitely a matte. It has a peachy tone. The next shade we have here is in Metal. It's definitely a lot sheerer than you would think. It has a brown undertone, like the base color is brown, but it has a ton of shimmer. The next one I have here is in Rust. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's even more beautiful than Metal. Rust definitely has more pigment when it comes to the brown shade. The base tone is definitely a brown, but the shimmer has a rustic color to it. The next 2 colors I have here, they look very similar when you're looking at the sticks. Okay, I'm back. My battery ran out and I also kind of closed the curtain slightly because the sun was like really shining on my face. We shall continue. So we've got the shade in bronze, which, oh my gosh, it's so nice. I am really loving these shadow sticks. How have I not heard of this before? This one is definitely sort of that camel color, but in a metallic tone. Then we've got the shade Copper, which also has got me very excited. I wonder. Ooh, it's actually very similar to bronze. Whilst bronze is kind of, I must say, slightly patchy, Copper is definitely a lot more smoother with the application, and the color is also stunning. This one definitely looks like that sort of caramel candy color, slightly metallic, not as shimmery as metal. Baby pink, I don't know about you, but I have high hopes for this one. So the bronze and baby pink shade has a very similar texture, more sheerer. It kind of applies just a tad patchy, unfortunately, but the shade itself is actually really nice, and I'm pretty sure if you put on the lids and like smooth it out, it will work just fine. I don't really put like pink eyeshadow that often, but I think this one's a fun shade to put on. Anyway, so the next one I have here is the color Mauve. This shade definitely has pigment. The name Mauve represents this shade, but it has sort of like a berry-ish undertone. Love it. I think this one will look very nice on the eyelid. I'm kind of curious how these shadows perform, considering that it's very creamy, or if you use these as sort of like a base color and then put eyeshadow on top of it. I feel like these are meant to be one and done kind of colors as well. I can definitely see some of these shades I would use by itself. It's so creamy, it might crease. I will have to test these out, but so far the colors are so nice. Anyway, this one is in the shade Olive. Oh my gosh, I have a feeling I'm really gonna like this color. And I was right. I love this sort of green color. It kind of reminds me of fresh grass. Is that strange? Fresh grass. The shade is actually so nice. Is that light kind of bothering you as it's bothering me? Maybe I should sit like here, even though there's a lot of dead space here now. The next thing I have here is in the shade Espresso. I feel like this one's a popular shade people use. Obviously, it's this dark brown color. Oh yeah, this is so smooth. You can blend it. You can make it a lot more sheerer. That's actually really nice. Okay, this one's a very fun color. It's this aqua green blue, color of the sea, turquoise. I wonder if it's called turquoise. Let's see, what's the shade name? Oh, it's in teal. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Ooh, very nice. Okay, so this one's definitely got the texture of the baby pink, where it's kind of got that sheerer texture. Regardless, I feel like the color is nice. It has like silver sparkles. Teal is definitely on the sheerer side. I was hoping that the pigment would be a lot more intense. So the lucky last shade that I have here is in the color Silver, which of course is a silvery color. Ooh, this one has a lot more pigment than I thought it would. It's very bright in terms of the silver. I'm thoroughly impressed by that shade. Out of this collection, I was really happy about these. Which are their single shadows, and I wonder if you could take these out and like put them on like a Z palette or something, because I feel like this is gonna be such a hassle. I will definitely do a review on these shadows. I kind of have high hopes because I did swatch these at the store before. They were stunning and so pigmented. Salty, it's a creamy nudie color, it's a matte shade. You can pretty much apply that as a base shade. Then we've got my two kind of favorite ones. We've got two really nice transitional transitional shades. One is in the shade Naughty, a play on word for naughty. And this one I feel like is going to be my most used shade because it's like the perfect transitional shade. And then we've got Totally. All three of these are mattes, by the way. And this is sort of a darker shade of Naughty. And it is sort of like a matte brown transitional shade. Then we've got a few shimmery shades that you can kind of work well together. So the first one, we'll go from lightest to darkest. We've got one in Y2K, and it is this champagne-y shimmery shade here. Tattletale, kind of like a bronzy shade with gold shimmers throughout it. And then we've got one called You Know It. I'm going to be a bit repetitive here, but it's kind of got that brownie undertone, but it still has kind of that champagne shimmer. One of my favorites is called Call Me. It's kind of like this pink corally undertone, but it has gold shimmer throughout it. It's beautiful. The next two shades are very similar. One is matte though, and one is a shimmer shade. We've got the matte in Chick Flick, and it's this nice reddy brown color. And then we've got the shade As If, which is pretty much the same color, but in a rustic kind of shimmer shade. This one definitely has sort of a reddy kind of undertone. The shade in All That is actually going towards a more red color. This one is sort of like a brownie rusty red, and that one is also one that I feel like will get used quite often. We've got a bright red shade here, which is in the shade That's Hot, and this is truly like a bright red color. We've got this sort of terracotta orange color in the shade Rogue. I tend to really enjoy like this sort of terracotta orange. Super excited. Another one to kind of complement that bright red color is in the shade Radical. It's a red, but it's kind of an orangey red. I missed a brown matte shade in Not Even, and that is pretty much a brown, a standard brown shade. We've got sort of a reddy dark brown called Dig It. It definitely has that sort of plum undertone, but it's definitely still kind of browny. Then we've got like a true dark brown color called Shady, and I feel like I could use this as an eyeliner. In fact, I could probably use both Dig It and Shady as eyeliner shades. We've actually got a black shade, and it's called Flipside. I never actually use black eyeshadow, but I will use it as an eyeliner. The next one I have here is in the shade Oh Snap. It is a darker brown, but it's a shimmer shade. Girl Band is sort of that dark plum berry red shade, but it's also got a nice metallic sheen as well. This is gonna be so hard. I really need a palette to put all these shades in one place so I don't have to keep opening up like one shadow. It's gonna get tedious. The next shade we have here is Fabulosity. It's kind of like a shimmery olive color. Beautiful. It will pair well with the olive shadow stick. Moving on to the last remaining two green shades. I was actually very tempted to buy one of these shades before. Luckily, I won this giveaway, so I don't have to buy it. But anyway, we've got Wannabe, which is kind of, this is more of a blue color. And we've got one here, which I am the most excited for, called Space Jam, which just reminds me of the cartoon Space Jam. That cartoon's kind of like a mix between live action and cartoon, right? I watched that as a kid. Anyway, it kind of reminds me of that. It's this beautiful emerald kind of green shimmer color. I love it, and this is like the one shade that I was very tempted to get when I was at the store. Luckily, I held off. We've got a beautiful kind of blue color in the shade 90s Kid, and I'm obsessed. It's interesting because I do like blue eyeshadow and green eyeshadow, but I don't tend to wear those shades that often, but I reckon this is definitely one that I will be using. We've got the lucky last shade here, which is called Like Whatever, and it is this matte kind of lilac shade, and it's beautiful. I don't wear purples that often, but at least I have something up my sleeve. Okay, Okay, so that is it for my Mecca Max unboxing. I'm super excited to be using a lot of these products because I feel like whenever I went into a Mecca store, I always kind of overlooked Mecca Max. But I remember I had a friend that worked at Mecca and she was telling me how much she loved the products from Mecca Max. So she's the one that kind of convinced me to try out some of the products. However, this is insane. Like, I never would have expected to win a giveaway this big, and I'm just so excited and so happy and so grateful that I won this amazing gift package. And so yeah, I really do hope that I make good use out of all these products. I definitely can't use all of these, so I'm probably going to be gifting some of these away to my friends and family. That is it. I'm going to go and eat these cookies. I'm excited to eat these. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Sorry for the lighting situation. I know. Can't wait to actually use some of these products. I will definitely do some in-depth review on some of the products from Mecca Max in the future. I guess that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!